Hey guys, welcome to bookmas day 6. That was firework. So welcome to bookmas day 6. I made a different intro for this video, but now looking it back, I don't really like it. So let's pretend that I haven't read almost 80% of this book. And in today's video, we're going to be reading one of my most anticipated series of the year, my most anticipated book, Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. I just finished Finale by Stephanie Garber, the last book in the Caravel series, and I've been dying to jump into this other trilogy, and I had to start it literally right when I finished Finale. So in this vlog, we're going to be reading my most anticipated book of 2023. Now let's go to the video. If I say some things that you don't understand in the first clips, it's because this video had another intro, but it's not something important. So let's start. While my coffee makes, I am gonna update you where I am. I'm not gonna spoil anything, by the way. I never do spoiler vlogs. So I'm currently on page 90. I ended not in a chapter because I was just falling asleep because I was so tired. Not because the book is boring, but yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it. It is really fast-paced compared to Caravel. One, because the world, we already know the world by now because it takes place in the same world as the Caravel trilogy. And something that I thought that Caravel took place a lot of years ago, and it's not actually. This is like just a couple of years after Caravel, because some characters from Caravel, important characters, appear here. Wait, a fly literally touched my lashes. Anyway, some characters, important characters from Caravel appeared here in this book, and I was not expecting it because I thought it was a lot of years after. But so far, I am so happy that I read Caravel, because once Jax was mentioned here, I already knew who he was because they didn't say his name, but he was doing things and I was like, that's Jax. I already know because I know him. But so far, I'm really enjoying the pacing, and I still haven't read much about Jax because he hasn't appeared that much, but I'm loving it and I just want to know more. And yeah, that's basically it. Those are my first thoughts. I'm really liking it. There's a character here that I quite don't trust. She is like too nice and too quiet, and I'm like, those are the worst. So yeah, that's basically it. That's my first update. I am so excited. I love how the cover has the apple. But yeah, I mean, look at my baby boy. Yeah, that is the thoughts for now. My coffee is already done, and a hack that I have for you, if you don't already know it, is that this is for iced coffees. Once this is made, don't pour it over ice because that's just gonna melt the ice and be watery. I don't know how that is said in English, but I do this. It is really hot, so I just take it to the fridge for a couple of minutes and I wait until it's a little bit colder, and then I pour my iced coffee because I don't like watery iced coffee. So look at my other dog. Her name is Chai. This is my oldest. She is 1 year old. She's a Chihuahua. And this is her brother. This beautiful boy doesn't have a name, so I just call him Bebe. Bebe is baby in English. But I just call him that because he's the youngest. I didn't figure out a name. I was gonna call him Latte because Chai and Latte, but I couldn't see his face and be that's Latte, so I just called him Bebe. Hola, mi amor. He's the sweetest. She is so cute, but he's literally an angel. He behaves so good, and he's the prettiest boy ever. Hola, mi amorcito. I just love him. I'm also tired. He's also a Chihuahua. Hey guys, if you haven't seen the video where I arranged my room, go check it out. It's the last bookmas video. But yeah, I am gonna read a bit here in bed. I don't have any updates. I just wanted you to look at my room because I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna read it. Look how pretty my coffee looks. Look at the mug. I need to move the chocolate here, but let's do a taste test. I like it. I like it. Cheers. Hey guys. I'm currently editing Bookmas Day 5, but I've been reading also. I've been taking some breaks to read, and I'm loving Jack's, like, and I'm only on chapter 15. Like, this is my second coffee also, and I'm buddy reading this with a friend, and she sent me a fan art for Jack's. Why I get feral with fan art? Like, why? So yeah, I just met Prince Apollo, and I don't know why he gives me sus vibes. I don't feel like I can trust him. He hasn't done anything yet, but I don't know. There are two characters, him and another one, that I don't trust that much, so we'll see. I'm not gonna tell you if I'm right, because that would be a spoiler. If I say, oh, this is sus, then I confirm it to you at the end. So I'm just saying that now and not gonna mention it again. So yeah, those are my updates for now. I'm gonna keep editing my video, my bookshelves video, and then I'm gonna read some more. Guys, I just finished chapter 42 and a lot is happening. Like, thank God I'm buddy reading this, because I need to vent and I need to say like what's happening and discuss, because every chapter is ending with something that is like, anyway, yeah, I'm on chapter 43. I'm gonna start chapter 43, and I've been really enjoying this. The pacing is so good. I feel like I've read this so fast, and I'm definitely going to finish today. I only have this much left. I have less than 100 pages, so I'm finishing this one tonight so I can start the Ballad of Never After tomorrow. And yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it. I'm reading a page in chapter 44, and Jack's being flirty. Evangeline left to do something, and she left a note to Jax, and the way she signed that. It's the end of chapter 48. I officially hate a character. Okay guys, I just finished Once Upon a Broken Heart, and I'm not gonna give any final thoughts or ratings until tomorrow morning. Until tomorrow morning, because I want to process everything. I'm just gonna say that I really enjoyed it more than Caraval, and I'm so happy that I read Caraval first, because sometimes they made references to stuff that happened in Caraval and I already like knew it, or like I got excited that they mentioned that. So yeah, I highly encourage you to please read Caraval first. That series is so good, so it's worth it. But this book, and I've been told that this book is nothing compared to the second book in the series, and I really enjoyed this one. I literally binged it. So yeah, I'll give you my final review and thoughts, because I also want to compare the ratings with the Caraval series, and I need to figure that out. So I'm gonna go to sleep, but I'm taking The Belle of Never After with me because I'm starting that book literally tonight. Hey guys, it's the next day. Actually, it's at night, so I've had the whole day to think about the rating and thoughts that I'm gonna share with you all about Once Upon a Broken Heart. First of all, I'm so glad I read the Caraval series before going into Once Upon a Broken Heart. I highly encourage you and suggest you to do the same, because one, the Caraval series is a great series. It's really entertaining, really magical, and the characters I really liked. Also the plot, and some things happen there that this book is going to maybe spoil it to you. And also, I really enjoyed that I knew what happened, so when they mentioned it here, I already knew the backstory, I already knew why it happened, and I really liked that side. Also, in Caraval, you get introduced to Jax, which is the main character in this book, and knowing him and knowing things that he did and happened to him really makes it even better to have read that one first. So yeah, highly encourage you to do that. Second of all, I loved this book. I don't know how to put it into words, but at first it was the pacing was so good. I really enjoyed how fast it flew, and I felt like I was even reading faster than usual. I liked it more than Caraval, and I'm happy that we don't have to go through the world building, because we already read it in Caraval, because it's in the same world. So I really enjoyed that. I liked that this went straight to the plot, and the characters Evangeline and Jax, I really liked both of the main characters. I did enjoy this more than the Caraval series. This was really different, and a lot of things were happening, so I was always entertained. And I've been told that Ballad, the second book, is so much better than this one, and I really enjoyed this one. I felt like entertained all the way, and I giggled and I kicked my feet and I screamed at stuff that happened in this book, and I can already tell that I'm gonna be obsessed with the second book and with the series overall. I don't feel that this is a 5-star read, but I do honestly feel that it's better than the other Caraval books. So I rated Finale 4.5 stars, and I really enjoyed it, but I like this one more. So I'm gonna give this 4.75 stars, but I'm gonna give it a 5 stars on Goodreads. I loved this book. I'm already obsessed with the characters and with the universe, and I'm so intrigued to know what happens in Ballad of Never After, because this leaves in a cliffhanger kind of, and I'm just super hyped up and super intrigued for the second book. I started it last night, but I fell asleep. I read like a chapter, but yeah, I'm gonna read it today. I'm not gonna include that book in this vlog because I don't want to spoil anything, so just follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna give my final thoughts and review and rating on my Instagram. That will be it for today's video. I'm so happy that I read my most anticipated book of the year. I loved it. I recommend it to you, so if you haven't started the series, do so, but first read Caraval, please. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really hoping you're enjoying Bookmas so far, and yeah, give it a thumbs up if you like this video, comment if you've read the series, and share some opinions without spoiling it. That will be it. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching again, and yeah, that will be it for me today. I'll see you soon.